Good evening and welcome to Knowles Field. Tonight we have a very exciting matchup between the St. Catherine's varsity girls and St. Christopher's varsity boys in a charity match for the One Love Foundation. We just heard from a couple of speakers and members of the St. Chris team kind of talking about what One Love represents. So the One Love Foundation is a national nonprofit organization with the goal of ending relationship abuse. So their mission is to empower young people with the tools and resources they need to see the signs of healthy and unhealthy relationships and bring life-saving prevention education to their communities.
Yeah, as Patrick said, this should be a really fun game. It's going to be a little unorthodox where, like, the guys will be swapping sticks with the girls, and the guys obviously won't be wearing helmets, so it should be a little bit lighter than a normal game, and I'm pretty sure there's a rule against not checking one another, so a little less physical than normal for the guys, but still definitely should be really fun to watch, and it'll be entertaining.
This has been a very anticipated matchup, and as we look around here in the bleachers of Knowles Field, this is very packed, almost I'd say the most packed I've seen it for a lacrosse game in a while, so a lot of really exciting play to be had here tonight. In goal for the Saints is Charles Ayers right now.
And then goal for St. Catherine's is going to be Carly Mullins. She's a Princeton commit. It's pretty cool.
So you may notice, like Beckett said, a little unorthodox here. The boys are playing with the girls' sticks, and the girls are playing with the boys' sticks. So we will see how that skill gap kind of manages out. As here comes the face-off. Humphreys will lose the face-off as St. Catherine's will take it first. That's Avery Gosselin with the ball now. St. Catherine's will swing it around.
Looks like Finn Walter guarding her there. Doesn't appear to be running very hard, but it's okay.
St. Catherine's still working around.
So definitely something to adjust for the deep holes for St. Chris. Not being able to check is...
Humphreys guarded Gosselin. She gets by him and scores. St. Catherine's takes a lead.
Goodness.
1-0 as Tuck Humphreys gets blown by.
That was a great goal there, though. Making a great move.
All right, an early goal from St. Catherine's. It's now Turner Stout facing off.
Avery Gosselin letting her presence be known early on. Going to switch the face-off guys. So I think they're doing it. They started off doing it
like the boys do.
Like the boys do. So that's interesting.
And that's Tidwell now. He'll take it. He's going to run.
Oh,
let's see if St. Christian gets some offense going.
Speed.
And it's saved by
save.
Mullins. That's the Princeton goalie right there. That's a great save to start off, as St. Chris' first attempt is a fail.
Yeah, J.J. Tidwell, though, turned on the burners there to get past him. Thought he was going to get in on
That's what you want to see St. Chris do here today. Just get out and run. As this St. Catherine's now will take another attack. Their last attack was very methodical. They got the ball swinging around. We'll see if they do the same here.
Looks like Evie Nowry has the ball right now.
She'll spin around and saved by Ayers. Good save by Charles Ayers, as that was a tough shot by Evie Nowry. Ayers finds help. That's Luke Hudson. Oh, that's Hank Mullins. I'm sorry. Mullins now will take it, shoot, and score.
Ooh.
As St. Chris evens up the score. Hank Mullins with his first goal.
Deep shot there. That was about the 20-yard line. That was a good goal.
Mullins, the Swanee commit, gets St. Chris on the board. You can kind of already see the difference of attacks here. St. Catherine's just kind of trying to slow things down, get passes out, but St. Chris is really just trying to run it and rip it. It's now Humphreys again with the face-off
Against
first
Gosselin.
Gosselin.
Oh, Humphreys.
It's Win Lucas who picks it up. Having trouble, though. That's where you see the girl stick comes in play, and he loses it. It's Purcell now trying to guard up
It's Emma P. It's Gosselin.
on Baruch. Baruch was all-Metro last year. Let's see how he guards Avery Gosselin. She gets by him. And good save again by Ayers. That's his second tough save. St. Chris will look to get out and run.
Yeah, it looks like the Saints are having some trouble with the girls' sticks there.
And that is James Ayers. He'll run in and fire. Another great save by Carly Mullins. As Ayers just went down and ripped it. Lofts one up. Humphreys is going to have to run to get it. Intercepted by Walter. Wide open. Missed it. It'll stay with St. Catherine's, actually. Looks like she beat him out to the line. Making a run. Bone Ireland tried to poke, can't get it out. So here comes St. Catherine's now looking to attack again. Intercepted, almost. Ayers dropped it. That's where you start to see the stick difference play off. I bet if that was a guy's stick, Ayers would have had that and been running out. But that'll be tough for St. Chris to adjust to.
It's definitely going to take some time for the guys to get used to it. A smaller pocket for them to have the ball in, and just makes it a little more difficult. But I think if Ayers had a stick there, that was going to be Baja.
That's Ireland. He tries to behind the back. Another behind the back attempt.
Flashy passes there from the Saints.
Saints trying to make a highlight play here. It's tied up 1-1. We've played 5 minutes.
Checks in for the Saints.
Newman is in the game as well. It'll be Ayers on the wing. He's going to rip it and score. James Ayers.
Yeah, that's
gives the Saints the lead.
some serious velo there coming off the stick.
Great distance as well. Ayers just kind of sized it up and let it fly. St. Chris now up 2-1. But looks like everybody's having fun out there, which is good. A lot of smiles on the field.
Be Humphreys again facing off the Saints against number 23.
Mr. Burke's dog is on the field at the 40-yard line. Hopefully he gets him off the field before we resume play here. Humphreys wins the face-off.
Oh, can he take it?
Tuck's going to take it. That's Hugh Mack. Oh, just missed. Humphreys finally got that face-off when he's been looking for. St. Catherine's will retain possession here. Mr. Bergstall almost in the way in Ireland. Big time.
He's looking to take
Here
it
he goes.
himself.
Almost
just misses.
another behind the back. The U of R commit is just trying
to
everything here.
Yeah, he's trying to play with him here.
Don't want to get too carried away here. Let's see what he has now. We'll take the one-on-one. Get by, feeds it in. No good. We are back. We had a slight computer issue, but we should be good now. We had a little delay, but in their time away, St. Catharines has just been pushing with an attack. They'll try again. That shot was just high. That shot was from number 21, Ava Pumphrey. Finn Walter playing defense. So that's going to be a turnover. Let's see if St. Chris can pick it up.
Fast
they do.
break
That's
there.
going to be good hustle
Oh.
by Patrick Mullins. Mullins leaving it all out on the line.
Is that Freddie? So the St. Chris standout goalie Freddie Mooring is actually going to be playing a little bit of attack, I guess.
That's Bauer Edmonds. Edmonds just lost the ball. There's another example of the stick difference. Just he was cradling and it just fell out. Not used to that shorter pocket. But St. Chris will get the ball back. It's going to be Charles Ayers with the ball. He's just going to keep running. Nobody's stopping him. He can't cross the line or else it'll be offsides, but he'll get it ahead. That looks like Whitfield Mullins now with the ball.
Be fun to see a goalie score here from Freddie Mooring.
Comes Clark Dillard to Mullins. They did a little hidden ball trick. That's now Freddie to Luke Hudson. Back to Clark Dillard. He's loading up. Turned it over again. St. Chris obviously not used to that short pocket. That's about the fourth or fifth time we've seen the ball just carelessly fall out. And a deep ball launched. Incomplete. Scurry for it on the ground.
Fighting for it. Looks like St. Catharines will get it.
Finn Walter almost had a massive check, but
Yeah, that
smartly
looks-
pulled back
yeah.
as nobody is wearing helmets right now. That would have been.
Looked like some malice in the palace potentially.
As there goes Jack Purcell, the collegiate transfer, actually. He drops it, so make that 5 times they've dropped the ball. There's 6. Purcell still can't have it. And it's Evie Nowry now. She'll be pushing on Purcell. As that'll do it for the first quarter. St. Chris narrowly winning by a goal as we will go to break.
Welcome back from the brief pause there between quarters. We've got a new goalie in for the Saints, Owen Ajax Horn.
Horn getting a chance in goal. There's 3 very talented goalies on the St. Chris team. We saw Ayers in that first quarter. Freddie Mooring, obviously the Bucknell commit, and then Owen, all-around beast. As the face-off, this will be the girls' face-off, I believe, where the ball's in the air and it'll be dropped. St. Catherine's Gosselin will come up with it.
Yeah, she's pretty elite.
Flying across the field.
She's been dominant on the face-offs today.
Ireland and Gosselin going one-on-one here. She'll give it up. That's Mullins. He got shaken up a little bit. St. Catherine's just continuing to swing the ball around, trying to get a good look. It'll be Nowry on Tidwell. She'll pull out. As now they'll keep working around. Gets in and saved by Horn. What a save! Owen Horn.
Fantastic save by Horn there.
I remember from my JV lacrosse days when I would try to shoot on Owen. I mean, it's just a brick wall in there. He's not afraid to take the body blows. I mean, great goalie right here. As Walter tries to play defense, and that is a goal from St. Catherine's. So that it is now even at 2-2. St. Chris kind of just looking helpless on defense, as I'm sure they're not used to these rules.
Yeah, I think a lot of the deep holes are struggling because
almost
they don't have
confused, right? Kind of what can you do? Because in girls lacrosse, there is no checking allowed, which is really what a lot of deep holes depend on. So it'll be interesting to see how they adjust to that, as this game is now knotted up. It'll be Humphreys again on the face-off.
Tuck will lose this one.
Still battling for it, and he gets it.
I like the aggression.
A foul called on Humphreys.
Are you kidding me?
He does not look very happy about that, but John Berg Jr. just makes the call very confidently. St. Catherine's again looking to take the lead here.
Yeah, the physicality element for the boys is definitely going to be different in there.
Yeah, they kind of just have to play hover defense, can't really. Which, I mean, it's a big difference. If you watch boys lacrosse versus girls lacrosse, it's, I wouldn't say a different game, but just a very different set of rules. So adjustment for both sides will be tough. As Gosselin will drive, get in, tried the bounce shot, no good. Saints having a little trouble with the ground
Patrick
balls.
Mullins with it right now.
But Mullins does pick it up. He'll swing it over to Baruch. He'll look to run. Figured out the cradle.
Oh, not even a chance.
As Saints are now pushing very fast.
Showing the speed.
Baruch all the way. That's going to be Ayers. He goes behind the back.
Yeah, the Saints attack.
That was Whitfield Mullins, not Ayers.
Saints attackmen are trying these flashy goals. It's not working for them as the score is still tied, so maybe they should
just get back to basics here.
Yeah.
They'll keep swinging around. Now they'll look to set up their offense. They go out wide. So that was a shot by Ayers. Sailed left. St. Catherine's now swinging around. They'll look to run now. Good pass. She'll look to shoot just high. As that run out was won by Grant Clark. He'll look to push now. Pass dropped. Saints having a lot of trouble catching these passes. St. Catherine's wide open look and scores. St. Catherine's takes a 3-2 lead now.
It's her second
it's
goal.
Gosselin's second goal of the night. St. Chris was having a lot of trouble getting out and going. The stick difference seeming to play more of an issue than the guys would have liked it to. Saints going to try to get some offense going here. About 5.5 minutes left before halftime. It'll be can't tell who that is. 27. It's Clark Dillard on the face-off. He'll win it. Still can't pick up the ground ball. Now they do. It's Bowen Ireland. He goes between his legs and intercepted Ireland again for the third or fourth time, trying to make something flashy happen, but to no avail. St. Catherine's now looking to push.
St. Catherine's trying to make something happen on offense here.
Seen the main difference between the two attacks. St. Catherine's has been almost methodical, just swinging the ball around, setting up their offense, while St. Chris has been almost try to be flashy, make the highlight plays. And that's another goal. St. Catherine's will now take a 2-goal lead as the Saints are struggling here, while St. Catherine's is pulling away. 4 minutes now to go before halftime.
St. Chris will need to make an adjustment here, definitely on the offensive side.
I think the
more goals.
Main thing, they just got to get used to the sticks, really. And on defense, they just seem to be confused almost.
Yeah, eliminating the flashy passes will definitely help with limiting turnovers as well.
St. Catherine's taking every chance they can to put the ball in the back of the net. It'll now be Turner Stout facing off for St. Chris. I think Saints just need to get out and run and put one in the back of the net. Stout
by the Saints
will try to do just that. It can't pick up the ground ball. Still not able to pick it up.
Oh,
finally corralled. And another save from Mullins.
Yeah, she's been great.
That was a shot from T. Gehring. Not able to put it in the back. St. Catherine's now will look to push.
Yeah, great ball movement from St. Catherine's tonight. They take a good amount of time setting up the shots, but it works for them.
Baruch now will try to guard up. A nice save from Owen Horn. So St. Chris will get it now. Let's see what they can do. That's Weiss just running up the sideline. Gets it across. St. Chris now looks like they have numbers. They'll try to score. That's Mullins. He gets it in. Hank Mullins cuts the deficit to 1. That's what you like to see from St. Chris. They just get out and go, not trying to do anything flashy. And Hank Mullins for his second goal of the game. So 2 minutes to go now until halftime. St. Catherine's still up 4-3. He'll do the girls face-off again. The ball's hovering in the air. And it's won by Bowen Ireland. He'll swing it over to Hank Mullins.
Good movement here from the Saints.
Looks like they're finally able to complete some passes, which they've been struggling to do. Ayers back to Ireland. Ireland will take his time. Looks like he's setting up to maybe take a run here. He'll get a screen, go left. Spin move back inside and puts it in the bottom of the net. Ireland kind of just called an ISO there. Say, get out the way, and he just went to work. Saints now.
Yeah, what a goal.
4-4 with less than a minute to go. The clock ticking. This may be our halftime score unless either team can get a quick one in.
Yeah, Ireland there showing why he's going to a top school for lacrosse.
U of R actually the number 3 team in the country are now recently beat last year's national champion Cornell which another St. Chris member, Walker Wallace, was a member of. Wallace played football this year at UVA.
Unfortunately, their season coming to an end in the
as
ACC
Grant Clark
championship.
scores very quickly, just like we said. So St. Chris turned it up here the last couple minutes as they now take the 5-4 lead.
Yeah, quick goal from the Saints, trying to let their presence be known before halftime.
It's the freshman Grant Clark who scored, only freshman on the team this year. So there's a very competitive tryout process, I heard, as there should be a very talented JV team, as a lot of guys who normally would have made the team were unable to.
It's going to be the half. St. Chris leading 5-4.
We'll be back with you after halftime. All right, that was a very quick halftime. Really not much of a break, but I'm now joined here by a special guest, Lucas Gordonier. Lucas, hello.
Yeah, thank you. Good game so far. St. Chris brought it back in the last few minutes, but been kind of both ways.
Yeah, it's been very entertaining to say the least. Lived up to the hype. There's been a lot of talk about people being excited about this game as St. Chris is huddled up now. It looks like some sort of secret play. I have no idea who has the ball. I'm sure now there does the defense. It looks like it's Hugh Mack with the ball. And so find Mullins. Hank not able to catch it, as that'll be a wide open
That's another goal
for T. Gehring. So Saints now take a 2-goal lead. As I don't think I've ever seen that type of play on a lacrosse field before, but very fun from the Saints. Lucas, what did you think about that play? Have you ever seen anything like that?
I haven't personally. You got some guys on this team that always try some trick plays, but that was like nothing I've seen before.
Yeah, Lucas is a big soccer guy. Do you think anything like that would work on the football pitch?
I mean, maybe we've tried some stuff like a little bit like that, but definitely unconventional,
Yeah, but good to try it out definitely in this low-stakes scrimmage here, as Charles Ayers is back in goal for St. Chris.
Yeah, almost a goal there for St. Catherine's, but just missed left.
Mr. Z is in the middle of the field at the 45-yard line, taking some pictures.
Anything for a good picture, I guess.
A couple coaches on the field, obviously a scrimmage, but both of these teams will start their regular season fairly soon. St. Catherine's starts this Wednesday versus Freeman, and then St. Chris, you'll have to wait till Friday as they play Catholic. So a Friday afternoon game for St. Chris should be exciting, and St. Catherine's will host Freeman on Wednesday.
Yeah, I know. St. Christopher's played St. Albans in a scrimmage. Did pretty well. Won by, I think, over 10. So.
Yes, and then St. Christopher's will have another scrimmage, I believe, tomorrow, if I'm not wrong, against Freeman as well.
Either tomorrow or Tuesday.
And here's Charles Ayers, the goalie.
Trying to go all
almost
the
a
way.
100-yard run. He still got it. Charles Ayers decking.
Oh, wow.
And that'll be a foul call. Charles Ayers tries to take it all the way back as St. Chris is without a goalie now. It looks like Will Baruch will be in goal for the time being.
St. Catherine's trying to go quick.
Charles Ayers has got to be gassed. He just made a whole run. But a couple of things I've never seen on a lacrosse field have happened already today. So
Definitely.
just add that to the list.
Definitely, the players are having a lot of fun. Oh, that's
As
another
that'll
goal.
get in. So Ayers obviously tired, not at his full strength there after running almost 100 yards back and forth. So St. Catherine's will cut the lead to 1.
Yeah, 6-5 now. Close like it's been for the whole game. Very entertaining so far.
It'll be Newman now facing off for St. Chris.
Yeah, St. Chris trying people in all different positions.
Mr. Z, again, very close to the action, about 8 yards away from the play, but I'm sure he's getting great pictures right now.
Newman gets it, loses it again.
Can't get it in his stick. Finally picks it up and
loses
drops
it
it
again.
again. Newman unable to keep the ball in his stick.
Humphrey's
As
got it now.
St. Catherine's will make a run, but they'll lose it. And Tybal made a call St. Chris did not agree with. So St. Catherine's will keep the ball here.
Looks like one of the St. Chris coaches, or two of them, walking out too. Avery Goslin's got it. See what she can do.
Goslin already 2 goals today.
Still keeping it, looking for someone.
It's now Finn Walter trying to defend. That was Emma P. She got a shot off but not able to find the back of the net. St. Chris now will have possession.
Finn Walter with the ball, I believe.
I think that's Patrick Mullins, I think.
No, Finn's
That's
got
Finn.
it.
That's Finn, yes.
Patrick was looking like he had the ball, but Finn decided to keep it.
First game, still getting used to these numbers as these are the practice jerseys, so kind of just having to squint and look at the faces here.
Oh, wow, St. Catherine's going at speed now.
It'll be Newman trying to defend. She'll run by him. Knocked out of the airs by Ayers. As that's caught by Mullins. That's Clark Dillard, I think. As that's Ireland. He tried another flashy goal, but wasn't able. As the whistle blows for that physical play. St. Chris not happy because that's just what they're used to, but obviously that's not allowed.
The St. Chris bench is getting really far over the halfway line. Interesting position to be in. Not happy with these calls, though.
As the ball's going to be taken back by St. Chris. Ireland wide open. He tries the behind the back. Finally gets it. Bowen Ireland with his first goal of the game off of a BTB. St. Chris gets the lead back to 2. Lucas, what would you say the soccer equivalent to a behind the back is?
I got a couple things. Maybe a back heel or a Rabona, which is basically where you wrap one leg around the other to kick the ball. It's not easy to do in a game, but it's been done before. Bicycle kick is up there too. Almost got scored on by Bishop O'Connell.
Wow.
One of those.
There's a fight for the ball. St. Catherine's comes up with it. So that ball is dropped, and Mullins tried to take it back. Ayers got it now. I wonder if he'll take another run. He just launches it this time.
That is with
to T. Gehring. He'll make a run.
To James Ayers.
Ayers just missed. Another great save by Mullins.
Absolutely.
This Ayers now will try to. St. Chris now will look to attack.
This is with Bjorlin. Gets it to Finn Walter.
Saints still having trouble with the sticks. As that was a tough shot by Ayers. He tried to go for the shovel almost into the goal.
Almost got it in.
Ayers may be a little rusty. Ayers was a member of the varsity basketball team this year.
Hit a couple threes, what needed.
Yeah, was a crucial member. The Saints won the Prep League championship. Won both the regular season and the tournament for the first time in school history. And Ayers obviously a crucial part in that.
St. Chris
It'll be with
again.
Ayers again. He'll fire and score. James Ayers, just as we were calling his name, gets the Saints another goal, as it is now 8-5.
Oh wow!
So I'm not sure.
Looks like there's not gonna be a face-off.
Or maybe it wasn't a goal. Oh, I've just been informed that because there is a 3-goal lead, their goalie starts with it instead of doing the face-off. That was one of the rules explained earlier on, but it just clicked that that's what they were doing.
That ball goes straight to the St. Chris.
There's 4 seconds left. Finn can just launch it, and it falls out of the back of his stick.
One more quarter to go.
So we have 1 quarter to go. Saints up 3.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Me and MJ Crocker now on the mic. So, MJ, how are you feeling about this game so far?
Yes. It's been a good show of lacrosse on both sides. The boys leading 8-5 now. Let's see if we can see a little run here from St. Cat's.
Yep, St. Cat's been playing with competitiveness. Saints don't look, especially early on, didn't look too comfortable playing with the girls' sticks or without helmets too. Big change for them as rolling
Gosselin.
by, trying to use the speed there.
Gosselin with the dodge, going on to X. Jumps in.
And
saved by Ajax.
Immaculate save by O-Easy. And
Saints.
launched down the field.
Saints will clear it. Looks like Clark Dillard leading the charge.
Throws it up. Great pass behind the back. couldn't quite get that one in the back of the net. And that pass is straight into the ground. I think they're going to say there was a check there by Bowen Ireland.
All right, see the St. Cats and get some start here.
Yeah, Bowen Ireland doesn't look too happy, but I definitely see the check there. As passing it in, Finn Walters coming up, stepping up to get on defense here.
Is that number 14? Take it to Avery Gosselin. Mr. Z is right in the middle of the action here. I mean,
back up, dude.
right in the middle of the field.
As looking for something, just wants the goal. Another
Save!
block by Oeasy.
Ajax the Mighty.
Big shout out my dog Owen Horn.
Scooped up. Oh,
Trying to scoop it up is Finn Walters. Couldn't quite, but
Humphreys.
Yep.
We'll
Got to
sling
do
it.
some,
Oh.
and a little too high there. Batted in. Great hustle there. I guess saying it was out of bounds maybe. Running in straight for the goal. Another block by Oeasy. Owen Horn on point today.
Yeah. Yeah, he's had quite the quarter so far. Couple saves.
Yeah, brick wall out there. Slowing play down a little bit. Looking to find a pass here.
Gosselin with the
Where
dodge.
is she?
Straight down broad goal.
Finally got one in on Owen Horn. And deficit is down to 2. We have an 8-6 game here.
It's like number 17, Lily Mares, coming onto the field. And who's taking the face off now? Is it Gosline?
Saints put another one on the board there. Freddie Moore been playing on the attack today.
Good defense there.
Trapped in the corner there at the 50-yard line. And calling another penalty on, I believe, Bowen Ireland. Picked up a couple today.
Looks like we got an Owen Horn chant starting.
Oh, yeah. He's been immaculate today, I'll tell you that. As the pass in, looked like it was just immediately disrupted there. Just went out of bounds. As inbound pass across the field there, Finn Walters
Walter will
hauls
swing
it
it.
up and
Purcell on the other end.
managed to find him. Great pass there. Looking around, had his stick up to try and avoid the contact, but couldn't quite make it through. But St. Christopher's comes away with it. And it's like,
Hidden ball trick.
that fooled me there. And that one
Turnover.
intercepted there. And wow, some high stick play there.
21, Ava Pumphrey calling for it.
Looks like she wants it for herself.
Gosselin will take
Another one.
Goal.
Another one on Owen Horn. As deficit back down to 2 here. We'll have another face-off. And 5 minutes left to play here in this scrimmage. 9-7 as we prepare for the takeoff. Wasting no time there. And St. Catherine's,
16, Lucy Farrell taking it.
yep, Farrell, and she wasted no time.
Oh,
And
gosh.
still has it. Gets it off to teammate there.
Mowry takes
Mowry. And trying to find a way through some defenders, but not much there as the Saints kind of just congregating in front of the goal.
it. Pumphrey back to Farrell.
And back up at the 30-yard line. Looks like she might want herself. Trying to put the moves on him there, but Finn Walters not letting that one through.
Swings it over to X.
Around, still looking for an opportunity. And flips it up. Finn Walters looks like he wanted that. And Owen Horn with another block. Pokes it out for Finn Walters.
Owen's been dynamite all night.
And Finn Walters manages to come up and away with it. As you were saying, just great job here by Owen Horn as Finn Walters wants it. Looks like
It's an offsides.
yeah, it's rough. Looks like Finn Walters was trying to take that coast to coast. It'll be St. Catherine's ball. And trying to put the speed on him.
25, Carly Mullins.
Carly Mullins been star player here, perhaps, for St. Catherine's. And a little bit of confusion on that pass. And now they come away with it. Running down. Saints seem to have had a numerical advantage, so they didn't really go for much there. St. Christopher's, that is. It is a cool night, bit of a breeze out here.
3 minutes in regulation. 9-7. St. Cat's trailing, looking for an answer right here.
And stepping up, trying to lose a couple of defenders up on her.
Mowry looking to dodge here. Tuck Humphreys.
Mowry really playing up on him. And getting through
Another
block by Owen Horn. And now Tuck. Humphreys
Tuck
loses it. But luckily bailed out there. And another offsides goal?
Anyway, Owens has been a beast in the cage all night.
Just absolutely unstoppable.
Oh.
And down that sideline, looking for something, and loses the ball, and not sure who lost that one.
Looks like it will stay with St. Cat's, though.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to stay with St. Catherine's here. Spinning around has, I believe that's Bowen Island right on there on defense, and he runs away with it as he is just making a dash for it. No fancy moves here.
Off to the races. Unhook the trailer.
Coast to coast.
Go!
And he does it. The Saints put another one on the board. Coast to coast for Bowen Island as they now lead 10-7. Minute and a half to go with the running clock. And St. Catherine's couldn't hold on to it for very long. And a little bit of physical play there. Surprised they didn't call something there on, I believe that was William Newman.
Minute left in play here.
St. Catherine's just looking for anything. And just makes a safe pass. Not a ton of urgency. And running up that right side, looking at the goal.
Goslin.
Running that way. Goslin flips it behind the back. Wow, what a goal.
She's had a couple goals tonight. She's been leading the charge for this St. Catherine's offense.
Yeah, immaculate goal there by her. Cut the lead down to 2 as the final bit of this game runs out. Great move to end on for St. Catherine's as she slips a fancy one by Owen Horn. And final 10 seconds of this game. Going to run out after the face-off. The Saints going to try and put one
Grant
on
Clark.
the board, though. But St. Christopher's could not quite hold on to it as disrupted there. And that'll do it for the 1-month scrimmage. St. Christopher's takes it home 10-8. Nice little charity game there. And sticks flying on St. Christopher's side of the field. As thank you for tuning in. I'm Hill Butler. This was MJ Crocker. Commentary from Patrick Lucky and Beckett Thorpe as well, and Lucas Gordonier. Thank you for tuning in.